We are under the light. Show gets you ready for a... In now, Gio Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Urshela. First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Here's
the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Red Sox come. Into the box now, Jose Peraza. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4. Hit on the ground out to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6. The center
So
fielder.
bases are empty here
Andrew
with 2 gone. And with it brings the
Benintendi.
left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength. Digging in, Aaron Judge. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Judge.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Sale. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Torres is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Torres is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 16 homers and 33 driven in. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a don't.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and it's off the green monster. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. From the stretch, Michael Chavis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Left center, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And they're runners at the corners now. Strike taken up in the zone.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Hicks going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Behind 0-2 now. Line hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
5.
in, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 now on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Tyler.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder close, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ripped on the ground to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's out on a strong throw.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with another 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. So here's Michael Chavis now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the blowout continues. Jonathan Holder is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Jose Peraza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired, but not before. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Mike Ford stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And right into the shift. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 2.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. In there, strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And you can see right there he currently sits 2nd on the Red Sox in that category. Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Eight in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. LeMahieu A California-born ball player. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Christian Vasquez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-7 line. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there.
Now batting. The first
now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 0-2, here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Number 3.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
And here's Jose Peraza as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Torres will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rafael Devers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Popped up. Urshela waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner to center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but
right
mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fouled away. Bogaerts over at second. Verdugo at first, 1 gone. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Christian Vasquez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chopper to short, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Ford. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Pilar. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Aaron Judge is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Torres is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Bottom of the inning now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Chavis.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second baseman, okay.
At the plate now, Jose Peraza, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. The next 0-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Hicks. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Rafael Devers has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, man, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Tommy Kingley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Stanton is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
The batter, the center fielder.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Pitch popped up. Ford trying to get there. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Softly hit to short. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Josh Osich is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, and they remain well behind. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Torres scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there if I'm a hitter.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford, and it's fouled away.
Ford
comes set, and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. In there, 0-1.
Devers.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Green, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Called strike 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
To first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 60.
Riding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Andrew Benintendi. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And that's in there. Base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and
Now
we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 47 thus far, as this lead got even wider. Aroldis Chapman, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. In now, Michael Chavis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Chapman's ready. Here it is on 0-2. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He doubled his last time through. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Heath Hembry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Andujar. First pitch, 7-16.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Arauz is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
On the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
0-2, the count to Benintendi. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
No balls and one strike. One strike now from Cole. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Jonathan Araújo, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
He'll get it into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping in, Michael Chavis. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Kevin Pillar He's at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. The hitters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
Jonathan.
And man alive, I thought this moment would never come. He's got to be absolutely shell-shocked after a miserable performance. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But not only did Giancarlo Stanton now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 258 the average to begin play. A dozen home runs and 30 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Comes set with the 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. At the knees, strike one. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the out.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First offering on its way. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Right side and right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in now, Michael Chavis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So the Reds
back now at Fenway with the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Miguel Andujar is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Bounce to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Popped him up. Chavis is there for it. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up on.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batting. The catcher.
One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hit on the ground to short. Torres brings it in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this week.
The last at bat, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bradley hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bradley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Bradley rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Third baseman.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking at his career totals, LeMahieu is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and the lead stays at 8. Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch, here's the pitch. J.D. Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Standing in, Jonathan Arauz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the lead stays at 8. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The second baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. No balls and 1 strike. In there, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Throw won't get him.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Christian Vasquez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Called strike 0-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right back to Britton on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Again, another foul ball. Fouled away. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this one rolls on. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Right side hit hard. Mayhew's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left. And that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. To the plate now, Jonathan Arauz standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Liner toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, so they're unable to. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
Leading off for the
Josh Osich is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
LeMahieu. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
From the stretch.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
This is hit high in the air out
Number
toward
35.
left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Osich.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Osich is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Ottavino.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there for strike 1. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Sanchez will wait on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Christian Vasquez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this one rolls on. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Junior.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Yanked fouled off to the right. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, John Fenaruz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds at the plate, Gary Sanchez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Colton Brewer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And we are set for baseball here this
Leading
evening.
Off tonight for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
The third baseman, Miguel.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
So stepping
The
in,
shortstop.
Gio Urshela. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third. The second
So
baseman.
striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Previous history with Luis Severino, not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
And that's in there for a strike. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Jonathan Arauz is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Jose Peraza. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors left on.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Martinez, and this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third. Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting fifth.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Judge stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
batting ninth, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Into right field. That's a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there. 4th in the AL in that category. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1.
Count 0-2.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
In now, Jonathan Arauz. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
In comes Judge.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. And here's Jose Peraza. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Kevin Plawecki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He doubled his last time through. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Line drive base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he takes strike 2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Stanton is there to make the catch, and mercifully Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And Duhar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Jonathan Arauz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. He sends it out to left field. Well hit.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch is a heater in there for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. 1 there to Voigt in time for the double play.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.D.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You'd think they'd stop
Now
pitching to this guy by now.
catcher.
He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Kevin Plawecki is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Aaron Judge will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone!
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Line toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Bradley Jr.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. Judge is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Devers brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
The bat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And they remain well. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Kevin Pillar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jonathan Arauz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, strike 2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Riding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hicks. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Jose Peraza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The flip on to take care of him at first as he fails to take advantage of the situation there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The man at third with 1 away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Stepping into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Kevin Plawecki.
He's set, and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to take his hacks again. Torres, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Josh Osich is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Osich is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Moreland over to his right, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch.
Devers.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now
so striding in, Jonathan Arauz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. A jump, but he can't get it. It falls in and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman, Mitch.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
pulled toward right center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Danger averted. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll start us off in the 8th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready on 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Tommy Kahnle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Peraza. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
J.D. Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The bat.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Marcus Walden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. In now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 17-2 in tonight's game.